AJ, she here?
You ever knock, Alan John? Well, shut the door, will you? You're letting him eat.
She here yet?
Do you see her? Shut the damn door. He.
How do I look?
Tuck your shirt in.
Well, the gal at Walmart says this shirt won't have a wrinkle, ever.
Tuck.
Now I lay me down to sleep, I pray thee, Lord. What is all this stuff? Never seen him before.
There's a photo or two of the both of you in there.
There he is. I don't see it.
Look in the back, behind the Christmas sweater one.
Oh, Jesus H. Christ.
Their plane landed in Houston a little over 2 hours ago. That should have put them into Sealy already.
Hey, she bringing someone?
Don't fret, AJ. Probably just one of her dancer friends.
Male or female?
What difference does that make? Either way, Doc, you can tell, them dancer boys are all a little light in the slippers.
Loafers. It's like in the loafers.
All I'm saying is, she's bringing someone's all.
Is Katie still dancing? She was so damn beautiful when she danced. Looked like a floating snowflake. Like a little floating snowflake.
Thing about snowflakes is, they melt, AJ. Ballerinas over 30 may as well be dead.
She surely was a beauty when she danced.
Oh, do me a favor. Put that bottle back in the boot where it belongs.
She been divorced now for what, 2 years?
Going on 2.
Going on 2 years, and I've been a patient man. Ain't I been a patient man, Mama?
About as patient as they come, and don't go calling me Mama just yet.
About as patient as a man can get, I reckon.
You can call me Mama when this is all wrapped up. Don't go jinxing
Oh,
it.
she's had some time to simmer down and think about things. I think the time is just about right.
I'm sure you've been roaming around her mind, AJ, no doubt.
She's sure been rolling around mine, just as like to put up a fence to pin her in.
Well, she was a fool to have picked him over you.
We all make mistakes.
Look at you. You haven't aged a bit. You got your looks and you make a damn fine living. Katie was a fool to go running off to New York.
It's got awful cold up there, colder than a witch's tit. What?
Stand up.
What?
It's hanging all out the back. Maybe you shouldn't sit till she gets here.
What?
Don't sit down. Don't sit till she gets here.
Yes, ma'am.
Just stand.
Yes, ma'am.
And I don't want to see you following her around like a puppy dog. You hear me?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am?
I mean, yes, ma'am.
You spent your whole life doing that, AJ. Let her come after you for a change. You hear me? You are the object of desire. You understand?
I guess.
There's no guessing, Alan John Corbin. Either you understand or you don't. And right now, I'm thinking.
I understand. I am the object of desire.
You bet your ass you are. Let her see what she left behind. Oh! Shit! 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 Oh, don't just stand there. Get me a towel, quick! From the kitchen!
Yes, ma'am.
And some of that spray stuff, too. Oh, holy crap in hell.
Where are you keeping the dish towels?
This is gonna smell to high heaven.
Where the hell they disappeared to?
Get a move on, AJ. I heard a car door slam. Oh. Holy Lord in heaven. Oh, she's here, she is. Oh, shit, 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 shit. Hurry up, will ya?
I'm wiping as fast as I can, Ellie.
Hello? Hello, the house? I'm home, Mama.
Katie? That my Katie? Well, if it isn't my girl, Katie, all the way from New York City.
Hello.
Oh, Katie, let me have a look at you. Oh, my, fit as a fiddle. Where are the rest of your bangs, baby? I can't imagine you'll be wearing that the entire time you're here.
I brought a...
Unless you're planning on attending a few memorial services or funerals. I know, I understand you are an artiste, but there's so many colors out there to choose from. I just wonder why you don't change your palette, you know? Expand your color horizons. But I suppose that is your choice now, isn't it?
I suppose it is. I brought you a little...
For me? Oh, there's no need for gift giving.
It's not Tiffany's. It's just a little
Hello, Katie.
AJ!
Heard you were coming down. Thought I'd say howdy. Well, howdy.
What the hell?
For heaven's sakes, Alan John, put your shirt back on.
I ought to have a fresh one hanging in the truck. Howdy.
Howdy yourself. I swear, Kate, that town car driver would not shut up. He told me to call him anytime, day or night.
I'll bet he did.
Bad enough he didn't know the way, but then they hit on me, sort of like insult to injury.
Mama, this is Samantha. Sam, this is my mother.
I'm so sorry, Mrs. Wolcott. It's so nice to meet you.
You can call her Ellie. She can call you Ellie, right, Mama?
Pleasure.
Hey, Kate, where's the little girl's room? I've got a tinkle. I've been holding it in since George Bush Park. Yeah, right.
Go right through the door off the hallway.
Thank you. I peed at the airport. Thank you.
Katie Ann Walcott. Well, look at you. Just look at you, beautiful as ever. Come here.
Hey.
Oh,
Yeah.
AJ!
Oh.
Let me down,
Oh,
AJ!
let me look at you. You're just beautiful.
Please!
Beautiful as ever. Spin round. Let me get a gander.
Oh my goodness, that felt good. Ellie, that is a lovely powder room. I can see where Kate gets her sense of style. Well, hello again. I'm Samantha.
Pleasure's mine. I'm Alan John. Friends call me AJ.
Nice to meet you, AJ. I see you found a shirt.
They never wrinkle.
Well, now, take a load off, have a seat. Would anybody care for some iced tea? I'd offer you something stronger, but that's the strongest I've got in this house.
Iced tea sounds good, Mama. One. And for Sam, too. I forget how hot it gets here in August.
Yes, ma'am. You can fry up a batch of catfish and puppies right there on the back porch out taking a match at cold in.
Iced tea sounds wonderful. Thank you.
A round of iced tea coming right up.
So, Kate tells me that the two of you
Grew up together. We grew up together.
We sure did grow up together, yes, ma'am. Did a whole lot of growing up, you know what I mean. Ain't that right, Katie?
Katie and Alan John were practically hitched.
Mama.
No, Mama, AJ and I were not practically hitched.
Yes, you were. Had the bridesmaids' dresses all picked out.
You had the dresses picked out.
Pretty light peach chiffon dresses.
I had no dress picked out.
And they were to be married in the Baptist church that
We were not going to be married, Mama, Sam.
that she was baptized in.
That's right, First Baptist Church, right down the road a piece.
I was not going to marry that moron.
Well now, this is refreshing. Is it always this sweltering in Texas?
Like walking behind the city bus all the living day. But it's home, right, Katie? I'll never want to live anywhere else. That's for damn sure. Like my granddaddy used to say, you're either a Texan or you're not.
Damn right, you're either a proud Texan or wishing you were one.
I'm sorry, AJ, I didn't
No,
mean...
nothing wrong with being proud where you come from, Katie.
That's not what I was saying.
And like it or not, you're from Texas too. Nothing wrong with that.
I didn't say there was anything wrong with that, AJ.
Now, where are your people from, Samantha?
Her people?
My family is originally from Boston, but we moved to New York when I was pretty young.
Boston. Oh. In Boston mostly, I didn't realize.
Mother.
Realize what?
I was just wondering.
Mother,
if there-
please.
Wondering what?
I didn't think there were, are there a lot of blacks up there? I know there's lots of Asians, like in New York, or blacks there too,
Sam,
but.
It's okay.
What?
Yes, Ellie, there are blacks in Massachusetts. It's just like New York, and Caucasians, and Asians,
And homosexuals, there's an entire town, a homo town in Cape Cod.
Provincetown.
That's it, dedicated to queers, Provincetown.
Well, that's nice. It's nice to have a town of their own.
Yep, whole town of queers.
Ellie, if you don't mind, I've got to scoot on over to the bathroom. It's been a long trip.
You know where it is. They have pills now for that.
For what?
Overactive bladder.
Had a whole infomercial on them right before the Super Bowl this year. Oxybutynin. I remember it because it has the word butt in the middle. Damn commercial was so long, I just about pissed myself right then and there. Well, that would have been waiting for the damn thing to be over. Hell, I wanted to toss my long neck right at the damn flat screen. Would have been a sorry ass waste of beer.
Unless, of course, it's, a cultural thing.
Cultural thing.
It could be.
Do the two of you have any idea how you sound?
What?
What are you talking about, Kate?
How offensive. I mean, you sound like a couple of racist hicks.
Hey, I ain't no hip.
Jesus.
Watch your mouth, young lady.
And I got got a couple of blacks working for me down at the plant.
I rest my case.
Don't be silly, Katie.
Damn good workers, too.
You're being overly sensitive,
I am
Katie.
not overly sensitive,
You remember
Mama.
how sensitive Katie was as a little girl, eh, Jess?
Stop it. Stop. It's Kate. My name is Kate.
When did you go and start calling yourself Kate?
Almost 20 years ago?
That ain't true. I've been calling you Katie all my life.
Yes, you have.
Well, maybe that's just what they do there in New York City. They take the birth name, their God-given Christian name, and mangle it all to hell.
My birth name is Catherine. You're the one who shortened it to Katie.
I always like Katie.
And no more talk about any wedding. Alan John, Mama, not another word. You hear me? There never was a wedding. It was a non-wedding. It wasn't ever going to be possible
The
because...
timing wasn't right.
And Sam...
See? Mangling. Mangle. I thought her name was Samantha. It's how she introduced herself as. Samantha. Why would she
Well, I'm
say
sure
that?
I don't know, Eleanor.
The timing just wasn't right.
Stop it. That's it, okay? No more wedding, got it? Not another word from either one of you.
Timing.
AJ!
I think I'm gonna call her Sammy. It has a more feminine ring to it than Sam.
I think I'm gonna call her sexy mama.
You've gotta be...
Well, she is.
She is quite pretty, I'll give her that. Though she really ought to have that overactive bladder looked into. The girl hadn't been here 15 minutes and she set up camp in my powder room.
She's pregnant, okay? She's pregnant. Remember pregnant, Mama? You probably don't. Just drink your way. We don't need to go digging up the past, but while we are on the topic, I smell booze.
There is not a drop of liquor in this entire house. Unless, of course, you count the rubbing alcohol in the guest bathroom.
I smell it.
I think I finally cooled off. It must be 100 degrees out there.
So, you're pregnant, huh?
Got up to 106 yesterday in the shade.
You don't look pregnant to me.
Oh, please.
But I suppose congratulations are in order.
Yes, ma'am. Congratulations. How far along are you?
Yes, right. Just about 11 weeks. I was gonna wait to tell you.
You're first?
Yup, as far as I know.
Well, now, your husband must just be beside himself with joy.
Well,
Maybe it wasn't planned.
Sam doesn't have a husband, Mama.
Huh? Oh, well, do you know who the father is?
Yes, Ellie, I know who the father is.
Well, there you go. See, was that so hard? And that's some comfort, right? That's gotta comfort you some, right, Sammy? Can I call you Sammy?
Mama, her
It's
name
okay,
is...
Kate. You can call me Sammy. It's kind of sweet. Is there anything in the kitchen I can help you with?
Oh, for God's sakes, no. In your condition, no. I just threw together a little pot roast. It'll be ready in a bit.
Oh, my favorite. Although I never stop cutting the end off.
Cut the end off.
I cut the end off my pot roast before I cook it.
Now, why on earth would you go and do a thing like that?
It's a little embarrassing.
I'm all ears.
Makes me look like something of an idiot.
Oh, now, I wouldn't say that.
Not to your face.
Try me.
Okay, well, my grandmother used to do a big pot roast every Sunday, and when I was growing up, I'd watch her, and so she'd take the pot roast, but before she put it into the pot, she'd put it on a carving board, slice off one end, take the larger piece, put it into the pot with all the vegetables and stuff.
Store-bought.
Pardon?
The vegetables, were they store-bought?
I don't know.
Because it's a sin to cheat a good pot roast out of homegrown vegetables.
I'm not sure.
Pure sin.
Hush it, Ellie. I want to hear this.
Just saying.
Go ahead.
Right, so one year I come home from college and it's my turn to do the pot roast. I was given the honor. So there we are in the kitchen getting ready to cook, and I take the meat and I put it on a carving board and I cut off one end.
Shameful.
Take the larger piece, put it into the pot, and I shove it into the oven.
With store-bought vegetables.
Hush, Ellie.
Well, my grandmother is watching all of this and she says, "Why on earth did you cut off the end of that pot roast?" And I say, "What do you mean, Nana? You always used to cut off the end of your pot roast when you used to cook it." And she starts laughing and laughing and I mean, she can't stop laughing. And when she finally does, she says, "Samantha, honey, I cut off the end of my pot roast back then because my pot was too small."
The pot was too dang small.
I meant to make some from scratch.
Sorry, be happy to. Did you want me to pick up some?
Skinner rolls and butter, AJ.
Now don't go telling any more of your stories while I'm gone, pretty lady. Save them for when I get back.
I'll do that, AJ. I'll save my stories.
Do you need help setting the table, Mama?
Not just yet.
Do you still have all the antique Fiesta ware?
I don't take sugar in mine.
Yes, I still have the Fiesta. It's your inheritance.
Well, be careful not to drop them.
Why don't you come and sit yourself down? I think it's time you and me had a little talk.
Me too.
And I suppose it's okay if your friend here, Sammy's in on it.
I think I'll set the table. Should I set the table?
Maybe she can talk some sense into you, being your friend and all. Lord knows someone's gotta.
I think I'll set the table.
Alan John's a good man. Hard-working, head of the entire plant now, you know that. Making a darn good living. Darn good. And regardless of what you liberals think, oil is still king, Katie. May not be popular to say in New York or Boston, but it's the truth. Alan John is gonna have one hell of a retirement package.
What on earth are you talking about, Mama?
I'm talking about you. It's high time you move back here and settle down. You're not getting any younger.
What?
Am I wrong? Sammy, am I wrong? I mean, frankly, a divorced woman over 30 traipsing around like some gypsy trying to be a dancer.
Choreographer.
Whatever, same difference. A woman of
It
your...
is not the same. I have a company. We are a well-respected dance company, Mama. Sam's the one still dancing.
Pregnant? A pregnant dancer? Well, I know. Now that's a whole other can of worms. Who ever heard of a pregnant dancer? It can't be good for the baby.
I haven't danced professionally since I started the company.
Kate.
You wouldn't know that. You wouldn't have this. I mean, look at this. My God, it's like some fake shrine. Now I lay me down to sleep.
You embroidered that when you were 6.
I hate embroidery, and I didn't even know what this prayer meant, Mama. Wow. There are no photographs of the two of us together, not one.
What? What are you talking
There's
about?
Daddy and me, Baxter and me. Nope. There's not a single photo of the two of us.
I don't. There's gotta be at least one. Let me just. Well, there's gotta. Well, now, look at this one. Look at this one here. Hmm? Beautiful. It's you and AJ down by the lake. See? Oh, see, Katie? Oh, you and Alan John made such a beautiful couple. Sammy, look at here. Didn't they? You know, good fortune doesn't come knocking at your door every day. Certainly not for someone of your age and a divorcee, no ma'am. And as your mother, it's my responsibility, my duty. It is my duty to point out the stroke of luck that is standing right smack dab in front of you, and its initials are Alan John Corbett.
Mama!
What? This boy's waited patiently for years, and he's a fine man, Katie. Alan John will take care of you as you run into old age. It may seem like it's crawling, but the years come along fast as hell to clobber you, and before you know what hits you, you're an old lady. An old lady without a man. You do not want to suffer that alone, believe you me. Besides, we both know you didn't come down here in this wretched heat just to see your mama.
What?
I understand. You're facing your years, approaching middle age, and maybe, just maybe, you finally come to your senses about the man who has loved you like no other man has.
Mama, I am so not here to get Alan John back.
Honey, would you be a doll?
She's why I'm here, Mama.
What?
Sam is why we're here. The trip was her idea.
I'm sorry, I don't. Sammy.
Samantha. Sam is my partner, Mama.
Your partner?
Yes.
Oh. Okay. I see. Right. Well, I'm sure you can come to some sort of arrangement, her being pregnant and all. You two gals can work something out. She can run the company and you can keep your eye on it from here. Or she could buy you out or something.
No.
I understand. She's your partner.
We're a couple.
I think I'll finish setting the table.
Katie?
I'm gay, Mother.
No. No. You were going to marry AJ. You were all set.
I never had any intention of marrying Alan John.
But you were married before to that guy in New York.
That was so he could get his green card. Mama, he was a friend.
What? Wait. You married an illegal?
I married a friend for legal reasons to help him out, and now I'm married for love.
What are you talking about?
We're married, Ellie. Kate and I were married in Manhattan.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Lord Jesus.
Mama.
You're telling me, first, you married an illegal alien.
A friend.
And then you went and married a woman? What in Christ?
So
Lord
now
God
we have
heaven.
the same rights
Rights?
as everyone else.
Rights? What in God's name? Your rights. No one's got rights. You got duties and obligations just the same as the rest of us.
Yes, we do.
And that means women marry men, and white people marry white people, and Americans marry Americans.
Glad you came.
Marriage is between a man and a woman. It says so in the
The
Bible.
Bible, Mama, allows a man to basically own a woman. Or two. She was considered his property.
That's not exactly true. In the Old Testament,
I don't give a shit. You are not. No daughter of mine is gay. No daughter of mine is going to be married to a woman.
You're right. We're not gonna be married. We are married.
Don't you be sarcastic with me, Katie. Don't you dare. I thank Jesus. I thank the Lord that your father, I thank God that Morgan is dead and gone. That the good Lord saw fit to take him when he did, because this would have killed him. This would have done him in all over
I
again.
don't think Daddy would have had a problem with this, Mother.
My husband was a God-fearing Christian who never missed a Sunday church service. My
My
husband,
husband went to church every Sunday and sang in the choir because he believed.
You're damn right, Katie. He believed. He believed in those messages, including the one that says marriage is between a man and a woman.
That's not a message from Jesus, Mama. It's a rule of the church. There's a difference.
It's in the Bible. It is in the Bible. It's the law.
Well, I guess that's open to interpretation.
There is no goddamn interpretation. Here in Texas, it's the goddamn law.
Like stoning, or slavery, or denying women the right to vote.
Don't you go being all uppity and northern, trying to be all smart like being intelligent with me, Missy.
Well, don't you go being all stupid white, southern redneck, backward racist bigot on me.
What did you say?
Ellie, that's
Mrs. Wolcott, what did you just say to me?
Mrs. Wolcott, our coming down here was my idea. It had nothing to do with Kate and Alan John. It was an attempt.
What? Huh? An attempt to what?
I don't know. Connect. Reconnect. Maybe. Especially now. I just thought that...
What? What did you think? Because y'all thought wrong. Y'all so high and mighty, the rules don't apply to you. No. The rest of the society, the bedrock of this country, they can all just go to hell, right? What must it feel like to presume you have the right to destroy what people like your father, Katie, men like your father, spilt their blood and guts for?
Blood and guts?
I follow the rules. I believe in those rules. I do not thumb my nose at the very people I owe my freedom and comfort to. I do not slam my Bible shut just because the Word of God doesn't suit me. But you, no consideration for society, the normal portion of this country. Damn Hollywood. Making it seem like now, suddenly, being gay is... It's not normal. The scriptures state clearly, that being gay is a sin. It just is.
Mrs. Wolcott, that's just
And look
not...
at you. I don't mean to offend you being a guest in all of my home, but, well, I suppose y'all figured it was okay to go getting knocked up, right? That's what y'all do up there. Making babies and all. Don't look at me. Don't you look at me. I read about unwed mothers giving birth to crack babies and all. And now, I suppose you'll be looking to Katie to take care of your child. She's gonna be supporting that little baby. Oh, yes, I see what's happening here.
The baby was planned.
Planned? What? Did you get her pregnant, Katie?
It was IVF.
What in hell's IVF?
In vitro fertilization. They combine the sperm and the egg in a lab and then place it in the uterus.
Oh, the wonders of modern science. Whose sperm? Was it black sperm, some black man's sperm? Or did you go and get some white guy's sperm so y'all can pretend the baby's really yours? Some poor,
Mama!
A doctor playing God's unnatural is what it is. Making a child in a lab? He's gonna bring this baby into this world to two mamas to be raised by two women. Does she know about AJ? The extent of your relationship with him? That you spent an entire weekend alone with him when you were here for Thanksgiving a few years back?
Jesus Christ,
Don't
Mama!
curse in this house. I didn't see hide nor hair of either one of you the entire time you were here. And when I finally did see Alan John, the day after you left, he had a shit-eaten grin on his face you couldn't wipe off with a can of Ajax. He was thankful for something, all right.
This is why I don't come down here. This is what she does. This is
The
what
truth. There's a garment bag in the guest room closet. Neiman Marcus garment bag. Got her wedding gown in it. You might want to have a peek. It sure is a stunner.
That wasn't me. Ever. That was you. You were in love with the idea of us. You did everything you could to delude yourself.
Him fondling you on this sofa was no delusion.
Nothing happened that Thanksgiving.
Seemed like a whole lot of something.
Mrs. Wolcott, I know what you're trying to do.
Oh, you do? What a relief. I'm so glad you know. Because you're Katie. AJ and her had some pretty heated sessions of a sexual nature in this house. Pardon my expression. Under my very roof. Yes, ma'am. And I happen to know for a fact that it
That
wasn't
was
just here.
a very long time ago. Mama, a lifetime ago.
There is no time when it comes to matters of the heart.
Hello, the house. Would have been back sooner, but I had a hankering for some champagne. So we got something to celebrate, right?
Something to celebrate, all right.
You got a champagne glass, Mama? Oh, hey, Joe, see that land for sale down by the railroad track? You see that, Ellie? Pretty nice piece of property. Probably a little over 20 acres. I'm going to call Trevor. Bet I could get the zoning rights for a house as well as the stables. You still ride, Katie? Because I've acquired 3 more horses since you were here last. And the mare, a real beauty. Just like you. Actually, she's more the color of dark brown sugar. More like Miss Samantha here. Oh, come on, Katie. What? It's not like we don't see Samantha here's a shade or two darker than we are. Geez, lighten up. Oops, pardon me. I assume you'll be abstaining. Katie?
I'll just stick with my tea, thank you.
Suit yourself. Oh, you have the roast. Want me to take a gander and have...
Just turn the oven off, AJ. Let it rest. Why don't you have yourself a seat?
Wasn't expecting to be saying anything. Be honest, wasn't expecting anyone to be expecting. So then it seems pretty darn clear to me what ought to be getting the first toast. If I may, I'll take that as a yes, thank you. Here's to Samantha and the little miracle inside her. May God bless this baby she's carrying, keep it safe from harm, showing it all the love this world has to offer. And may God bless Samantha with a good man, an understanding man to help raise this precious child as his own. Amen and bottoms up. Wait. Dan, thank you, God, for leading those who have wandered for so long back home to us. And may He continue to lead them all the way back, putting us back together where we belong. Because time don't matter when it comes to affairs of the heart. We're just laying in to give you a little pat.
It ain't your pet she's wanting.
Stop it, Mama.
Cat's gonna crawl out of the bag soon enough.
What you talking about, Katie?
Shit. AJ, Alan John, I owe you an apology.
For what?
AJ, you're a great guy. The perfect man. You were simply not the right man for me. You couldn't possibly be. As much as I love you, and I do, as a dear, dear
Friend.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Katie Ann Walcott, and I don't care. I don't matter that you've been married before. Don't matter you've been away. Nothing matters but that you're home. And hell, I can do better than this if that's what you're saying. Heck, I'll come up north to New York if you want me to. Come on up north for a spell, test out the water, see if you can take a cowboy out of Texas. I love you, Kate. That's no lie. And I'll do whatever it takes. And this time, I ain't letting you go this time.
You didn't let me go. AJ, I was never yours.
Of course you were.
AJ!
Oh, for Lord God in heaven, she's gay. Gay. She's a lesbian. My own daughter.
I know what this is about. I ain't no newly laid egg in the hen house. Oh, that son of a gun. That shady son of a gun. He got me. That son of a gun, he got me all right.
What, AJ?
Oh, you ladies, you got me. You did. You had me going. All y'all. Damn, I'm going to get him good.
Get who? There's no one to get. AJ.
Well, that brother of yours, that lying, cheating, sorry-ass son of a bitch brother of yours, that Baxter. Oh, damn. That was a good one. When he said he'd get me back the other night after getting his butt whipped in that poker game, I knew he tried something on with this. Oh, boy. How did you get y'all to go along with this one?
We didn't. We're not going along with anything.
AJ, you
Well, sure you are. Holy rat shit. Gotta give him credit. You, Katie Ann Walcott, gay like you could be. No, ma'am. But that Baxter, he has outdone himself. Hell, this spring's better than that time at the turkey shooting switch. Got them birds with the human cadavers.
It's not a prank, AJ.
I'm gay.
But we went steady in high school. You were a cheerleader.
There are a lot of gay cheerleaders, Alan John.
What? No, they're right. you and me, we had something special. We had.
I never meant to lead you on.
Lead me on. Lead me, is that what you call it? You didn't lead me, you had me. Hook, line, and sinker.
I know, it wasn't fair. I tried.
How long?
Forever.
Wow. I'll be. I mean, you have me fooled, that's for damn sure. I mean, that surely does put a whole mess of things into perspective. Does your brother know this? Does Baxter know? Because I was just fishing with him down in Freeport last week and talking mostly about you like the entire time. Does he know?
Yes, he knows.
So you're telling me your brother knew you were a gay lesbian? I am a fool. I'm a goddamn fool. Baxter Jesus, he must have been cracking up the things I said. What an idiot.
I'm so sorry. I asked Baxter not to tell you, AJ. That was my doing.
No, you were right what you had said earlier. I am a complete idiot moron. Jesus H. Christ. All these years, all these thoughts. I mean, I know we go through long periods of time without seeing each other, and I realize we both sometimes had other things going on, other people, but I always figured we'd end up together somehow. You know, kind of figured you felt the same way. That deep down, that's what you wanted to. God.
It's just as much my fault as it is yours, Alan John. We've both done some foolish things.
Who's talking about fault? How is it my fault? What the hell is my fault here? For the love of Pete, you married another guy. What did I misunderstand? Gay ladies don't marry guys. Katie, you threw me over for another guy, and I even understood it. Now, I understood you marrying that guy in New York, because I knew in my heart it wouldn't work out. Now everybody gets lonely. I understood.
It's not. Oh, AJ, I'm so sorry.
And I suppose you knew about this, Samantha, being her friend and all this awful nice, you pregnant, all coming down to support your buddy and all, and oh shit.
And there you have it.
I see. I should have seen some. You had me going down the wrong track.
I hid it, AJ, from everyone.
Yo, please
even
give me a
myself.
second. How the hell this happened, huh? What, y'all meet up in one of them rainbow bars or whatever the hell they're called?
We didn't meet at a bar, Alan John. That's not how it happened.
Well, I reckon I'd like to know. Yes, I would. The whole kit and caboodle.
It was at a dance audition for Kate's company.
Our girl Katie here is a choreographer.
Mother.
You may not realize it, but this company is the shit. I mean, I'm sorry. It's just a big deal to even get an audition.
Must have been love at first sight.
Hush up, Ellie. I want to hear this.
It was more like love at first fight. She dismissed me after the first round. I mean, some regal wave of the hand kind of thing. Next, right?
I wouldn't use the term regal.
It was regal, all right. So I grabbed my bags and I started heading out. I was humiliated in front of the other dancers, just humiliated. I was furious. And then she says, make sure you close the door behind you. I can hear the piano down the hall, and that just pissed me off.
You go, girl.
So I turn back and I say to her, you know what? Screw this. You don't know what I can do. You only gave me 2 minutes on the dance floor. No warm-up. And 2 minutes. What the hell is that? You don't want dancers. You want 2-minute posers.
What the hell's a poser?
So I start heading out. I am at the door. My hand is on the knob. Wait, she says. Okay, your feet? I've seen better feet on a Longhorn, but if you think you can do better than that wannabe high school Bob Fosse bullshit, I might be interested. And then I want to strangle her. I mean, with my bare hands.
Know the feeling well.
But I say, I can do better. I can dance better than that. 5 minutes, darling, and don't waste my time. Your Katie, she is pushy, demanding, and only accepts perfection. But Kate, your Katie forced me to find myself, and I fell in love with her right then and there.
I'm having a hard time hanging my hat on this one. I'm just, Katie, it's not the gay part that's bothering me. I don't care that
You're an abomination. Really, you don't care.
You shut your mouth. I may be stupid, but I ain't mean. You hurt me, Katie. You hurt me because you didn't think you could just tell me, and that's what hurts so bad, that you didn't think enough of me just to be able to tell me. I think I'd stop loving you or something?
For crying out
Our
loud.
world still doesn't work that way.
I ain't the world, Katie, I'm me. And you didn't trust me. You thought I was just some moron, ignorant, too stupid to understand.
Oh, AJ, I'm so
But you
sorry.
tell Baxter right, but you couldn't trust me because deep down you did. He know about the two of you that you're expecting.
He's the donor.
Beg your pardon.
Baxter is the father of the baby.
The hell he is! What the Lord God in heaven? Are you telling me that my son is the baby daddy of that bastard child you're carrying? And I'm its blood grandma?
Yes, you are.
Holy shit. So, my only daughter is a lesbian.
Mrs. Wolcott.
And my only son is the father of your child. Oh, Sammy. Sammy, where did we go wrong?
Read.
We, you, me, where the hell did we go wrong?
Mother, don't go
Go
off.
off. Don't go off. You wrangle your brother, my son, into your twisted lesbian baby making plan, and you telling me not to go off? You got no idea. Hell, that's practically incest is what that is.
Ellie!
What? AJ here wasn't good enough for you? You could have used him the old-fashioned way. He'd have done it. He'd have been your MVP.
IVF.
I'm sure it must have cost a fortune. AJ here would have done it for free. Or Sammy, you could have used one of his blacks down at the plant. I'm sure one of them would have been your stud, especially as pretty as you are.
Mother, that is enough.
How did this get past you, AJ? How dumb could you possibly be? There must have been some clues, a red flag or 12.
Same way it got past you, Ellie. Katie was always a free spirit, always running around. I was just waiting for her to land.
Oh, she landed all right. And surprise, surprise, the dynamic lesbian duo didn't bother asking you, AJ.
I reckon that's none of my business, Ellie.
None of your... Until about 10 minutes ago, Katie was the only business you ever wanted. Now you're just a good old boy who didn't get asked to the donor dance.
Baxter offered to be the donor, Mother.
Oh, mighty white of him.
He already knew and already had his children. I didn't think it would be fair to put Alan John in a position to have to make a decision that could affect his future with someone else.
So now you're worried about AJ's future, right? Because as far as I know, AJ thought his future was with you. Isn't that right, Alan John?
And you wonder why I wasn't comfortable opening up to you, why I've had to think my way through my life, you, where I grew up, and the things that were expected of me. I didn't think it would be fair to do that to either of us, to me or to you.
You don't have to protect me, Katie.
It wouldn't have been right.
None of this is right. No. No. Now, it looks like I'm not going to have one grandchild that isn't mixed. Not a single one that's not mixed.
It's biracial.
Oh, Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. You think carrying my blood gives you the right to correct me in my own home? Huh. I gotta pee.
That went well.
We're getting out of here.
Kate, you promised.
I promised I'd try. I promised I'd show up. I didn't promise I'd stay.
Well, we're not leaving, not like this.
Oh, the hell I can't. It's probably too late to get a flight out now.
Where's the booth?
Kate!
Where's that goddamn booth?
Don't leave me alone here with her.
It may not be too late. We'll get the next
I'm not
one.
leaving, Kate.
Did I bring the booth in here?
Katie, please just stay the night.
We're staying, Kate.
Where in Christ's name did I put that booth?
Much appreciated, Sam. Katie, much appreciated.
Not a single white child in the entire mix. Not a single one.
I don't think she's finished just yet.
I had it in my hand. I had the book in my hand.
And if history repeats, she won't remember much. She's in what they call an alcoholic blackout.
A what?
Oh, she's walking and she's talking, but she didn't have a clue about what's happening around her.
Mama's drunk. The sun's about to set. It's just like old times, huh, AJ?
You're as like.
Anyone seen my goddamn boot